Okay. Now we got them all. Fancy Santas.
Cowboy. He's a cowboy.
I see. That is definitely appropriate Santa wear.
They're so pretty. Oh, I don't want these. I like peacocks. Peacocks are the best colors. Because they're blue and purple. Those are the best colors.
Christmas sure came early this year.
This is a Chinese tree.
Why is it Chinese?
Look.
Are you working on this side?
Oh,
Whatever.
this one.
Well,
Well-
generically Asian.
Yeah. Pandas are Chinese.
Pandas are Chinese. Geishas are Japanese.
Are they really geishas though? Maybe they're just.
I think they're supposed to be geishas. Those are for sure geishas.
Yeah.
They're just wearing kimonos. These are geishas.
Also, really?
Chinese food. Yeah.
Do the Chinese even have food like this?
No. It's American. I mean Mayans. They're Mayans, right?
I can't tell. I really can't tell.
I want these birds. Watch out.
Hmm?
I want these birds. But I have no excuse for them. No excuse.
Wait, are the individual birds for sale?
Yes.
Oh,
This is a display. You buy things.
interesting.
Oh, but look, they're 40% off. So this is only... It's not even centered. I bet I could make that. Do you think I could make it?
I'm not sure how
Look
you
It's
would.
like just made of little pieces of wire with glitter.
Hmm.
I feel like I could make it. Those I obviously could not make. I like peacocks. I could make those. Those you just buy round ornaments and paint them. That I could do. Probably not as well. They've got a nice gradient. Send the letter to Santa.
Did you?
Oh, you have to put a stamp.
Ah.
Oh, look at that. You have to put a stamp on it. It's
Yeah.
not even going to go anywhere.
I assume they're just, trying to
They're
make some money
literally
off
going
of
to go
it.
in the trash. How does buying the stamp help? Are they trying to help out the government? Where is this stamp going to do? They're literally just going to take these out and throw them in the trash. That's all that's going to happen. So why do I need to put a stamp on it? Can I just draw a stamp on it? Can you do a real stamp? Because, and we'll deliver them to the post office, who will throw them out. Yes. Good job. Actually, yeah, no, there's not even a spot. I know that if you send a letter to Santa and you mail it, the post office will sometimes respond and mail it back. Or not in this case. But oh, what?
Drop it.
What? Your phone?
Yeah. Also the straws.
Because I still have to use this. Sorry. Points I have from my credit card that I got when I went to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to cancel the credit card. I'm not knowing when to use the points. So I was thinking if we went to Disneyland, maybe we could be really crazy and stay the night in Anaheim.
It's pretty crazy.
Do Disneyland one day and California Adventures the next day. Because I've only been to California Adventures once, and it was like just after it opens. I don't know when California Adventures opened, but I think it was shortly after. So yeah, I don't know. It could be fun. Because it's going to be a long drive. Because, you know, we'd either have to go before I take you home or after I pick you up. Because, you know, you live 2.5 hours away from my parents.
Uh-huh.
And Anaheim is like, I don't know, an hour and a half in the opposite direction. So it's going to be a long drive, and I don't want to make it back and forth.
Yeah, I understand.
So do you want to go? And if you do, should we go before or after?
I think it'd be cool to go. I don't know specifically when would be a better time, though. Also, does this music count as like...
Oh. Yes.
Huh.
Very much so.
It's on the radio.
It doesn't matter.
You can have your radio playing outside in the public.
Hopefully it's okay. Anyway, yeah, so should we go to Disneyland?
I think it'd be cool.
Do you think it'd be fun?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I don't remember when I last went to Disneyland was.
I was with you.
Probably you were with me.
It was with your family.
Oh, yeah.
Your cousins were there and stuff.
Do you remember my cousins?
Vaguely.
Wow,
I
that
know
must have been a long time ago.
there was a girl and there was a guy. I don't remember their names. Was it Andrew?
Yeah,
What was the girl's name? I don't remember.
Natasha. Also called Pyong.
Okay, I wouldn't remember that. I don't think anyone told me that name.
Pyong. I was always amused by that nickname.
That's a nickname?
Yeah, apparently.
It's not her Korean name?
I don't even know if it's Korean.
Oh. Well, North Korea's capital is Pyongyang,
Yeah.
so it's probably Korean.
Anyway, though, but that was when they were still small, so that was a long time ago.
No.
Smaller. I mean, like, that was before Natasha got her growth spurt. She's,
Oh,
like, really tall now.
I see.
And back then, like, she
It was in
wasn't
high
tall.
school.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
When I was in high school, not when you were in high school.
Okay. Not as long ago, but still pretty long ago.
That was, oh god, that was at least 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I'm so old. How can high school have been that long ago? We got boba.
We got boba.
Tell them about our boba.
Them about our boba.
Thanks to Angie.
Thanks to Angie.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Angie. What was that?
Thumbs up.
Oh, I can't see it.
Oh,
At least not on the camera or a phone.
thank you. Boba.
You can't even. Well, you can sort of see it. Oh, hey.
She called it bubble tea. Just not boba juice. That's disgusting. The Haagen-Dazs sign advertised boba juice,
Boba juice.
and that's why we don't buy boba at Haagen-Dazs. Because I do not want boba juice. There's also, of course, PMT.
PMT? Pearl milk tea. That's your staple.
What do you mean?
Isn't that your
That's
staple?
Larry.
Oh, that's Larry. I see. But I meant like that's the one you always drink.
Yeah. I always get PMT.
Yeah. Larry.
And then there's Amir's word for it at work, who called it pearl ball drink.
Pearl ball drink.
Pearl ball drink.
Because, sometimes pearls are not ball shaped.
There's so many names for it. There's pearl milk tea, boba, bubble tea. Is that it? There's whatever the Chinese term for it is.
Tapioca.
Well, that's not the Chinese word. I mean the actual Chinese.
No, I mean, that's another name for it.
Yeah, well, that's what the balls are. Technically, boba is just the tapioca. So boba's not really the drink. but do you smell that?
Yeah.
It smells like fire.
There's a fire somewhere. Probably
Hopefully not in my
CVS.
car.
It's CVS. It's on fire.
Look how cheap gas is. Okay, someone in another state is gonna watch this and be like, "What are you talking about?"
I couldn't even. Oh, I can't even see it.
Gas is $3.59. This is incredibly cheap.
$3.59.
This is like the cheapest it's been in a very long time. Gas is very expensive in California, so probably.
Everything's expensive in California.
Yeah, but I know that there's states right now where gas is under $3. Wow.
Well, it was once less than $3 here too.
Dude, it was once less than $1 here. I don't remember such a time, but I know it was like that. It was much worse in Europe. Ask, like, Paula how much her gas is.
See,
Does she drive?
I never asked.
But I think gas is around $7 to $8 a gallon. The problem is they measure it in euros, and then they do it in liters.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard to convert, but it's very expensive.
But then most people ride the tube, or the equivalent, in their country.
Yeah. I don't know if Germany has a good public transportation infrastructure. I know when we were there was a subway, but it didn't seem like that big a deal. And by there, I mean Munich.
Which may not be the most all-encompassing part of Germany.
It's one of the biggest cities. You've also got, why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? Berlin.
Berlin.
Oh, that postcard that Jen sent me? Remember?
No.
Remember I got a postcard in the mail on Saturday?
Oh, the one that said like to eat meat or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was apparently the flag or coat of arms for Berlin.
Interesting.
I asked him because I wasn't sure what it was. He's like, "What? You don't know?" I was like, "No, dude, I don't know what Berlin." Well, I didn't know. But anyway, yeah, it's Berlin. Ah! Why are you hitting me?
I don't know.
Ah! Whoa! You want to stop?
What?
You want to stop?
We're not there yet.
Okay. I just don't want to record too much of, like, close to our apartment, because then what if people figure out where we live?
Oh.
I mean, it might be too late, but yeah.
It might be too late.
Wait, what if we someday become world famous? Because our vlogs are just so good. I'm obviously being extremely sarcastic.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
I know, right? Oh my god. It's totally funny how my teammate and I just communicate in sarcasm. You know there's a second holder here.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, yeah,
Like,
we just...
like Rose and Dave.
Yeah, we just speak sarcasm to each other. We never speak literally.
Wait, who are you talking about?
My teammate Bjorn? Yeah. I don't know why. We're just both super sarcastic, I guess. We're having a very fancy dinner tonight, which consists of brown rice and fake orange chicken. Oops. And we're watching Supernatural. Anyway, and Boba! He has Thai tea, and I just have regular, PMT, Promilk tea. Are you ready for Boba? Okay, let's take that as a yes.